Okay. And that guy's apparently now in C class, so he doesn't want to breed anymore. Fair enough. All right, well. We made one interesting thing, at the very least. That should have made a mad plant, which is one of the things we need. You know what? While we're at it, can we just go ahead and, like, make a pillow rat? And/or mad plant? This isn't where I do that. Can I just get that out of the way? Because I'm perfectly fine with just getting that out of the way. I'm kind of meandering at this point. I know the things I want to do, but, like, it feels so weird not using the Sky Dragon, but I literally have nothing to use them for. I do want to get a Bone Slave. Turns out I could have gotten one in an earlier dungeon, so I'll probably just go back and do that. Alright, what are you? You're a bird. I don't need a bird. Anteater is a beast, so we could use that. Let me double check. Okay, yes. So it is any beast with any plant will get us what we're looking for. Alternatively, any slime with any plant will also get us what we're looking for. So where is our Fang Slime? Here's our Fang Slime. We've got a male Fang Slime. Do we have a female plant is what we would need. Well, I know you're not a plant, but I might as well look here. Do we have any female plants? What are our plants at that point? We've got Bean, who is a female plant. Okay, fair enough. So we can use Bean. And that's the only one we currently have. All right. Well, that's workable. So yeah, we'll just do that. And go ahead and get another one of the things we actually need. So we'll go ahead and take Bean and breed them with Fang. Just make sure. Yes. Okay. And we'll get a Mad Plant +1. We've had that monster before because that's what's currently in the egg. He's kind of giving us a spoiler there, but that's okay. Now, this does tell me that I want to get another plant. It doesn't matter what gender because we have a male beast and a female beast. So it won't matter the gender, and I also don't need to worry about hatching those eggs because they also don't matter for their gender. I think I should be able to get a new plant in the dungeon, in the next dungeon. So let's go do that. Okay, there it is, our new friend. The Wing Tree, which is a generic. It is what you get when you have a monster marriage between a tree and any bird. But it is a plant nonetheless. So let's go ahead and feed it a rib. And that might be enough. It's gonna die in this round. I'm not gonna get another shot to give it another one. So we'll hope. Yay, it was. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and take a Wing Tree. Who can be WT? Sure. And we are not going to take them on our quest. What we will do, however, is go ahead and use a Warp Wing, which we found a spare, so we might as well. And we're gonna go breed this guy immediately. And the reason we're gonna do that is to let us then hatch our new friends. I suppose I should check. And, okay, level 13. Yeah, that'll work. Now, we won't be able to make another mad plant, so we'll have to make a pillow rat instead, which is fine. Mad plant has better skills, or at least skills that I'd like more, but in either case, the skills aren't that important from either one. They're not that useful either way. I just kind of like the ones for mad plant a little bit more. The most important thing is that we are able to actually do something. So we'll have our wing tree, and let's see, chicken isn't what we want, ant won't work. We got our new catfly, who is, in fact, a beast. Alright, perfect. So we'll go ahead and breed catfly with the wing tree. And that will make a pillow rat, which is perfect. Now we'll go ahead and get these guys, and then we can go ahead and hatch the eggs we currently have. I wanted to go ahead and do this now so that I could hatch these guys and let them get to the highest level possible before I inevitably use them. It'll just make things easier later if they're just getting levels now. And yeah, we'll go ahead and hatch all of these guys. It does not matter what their genders are, because we'll just make our, their inevitable mates to match. So we get a pillow rat. Yeah, you can just be pillow rat. P rat. What happened to my A? I know I felt like I hit A, but apparently not. Sure. No, we are not taking P-Rat with us, and we'll just go ahead and hatch the other two as well. So we'll go ahead and hatch Mad Plant, who might be a Mad Plant +2, considering it's taken 30 to hatch, which would be neat. Not that it matters that much, honestly. Look at him. Oh, it is +2. Neat. You can just be MPO1. And we're not going to take him with. And we are not going to breed. We are then going to hatch you. Get our last new person here. There we go. And you can just be MPO2. There we go. Yep. And you are not coming with. Perfect. Now these guys can actually earn some experience in the farm while I go do other things. Speaking of which, I think I might just go grab a bone slave real quick. Just because I can. There we go. There's what I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and use a rib and hope we can get them. I also need to remember this place. It's here in the Peace Dungeon, by the way. I also need to remember this place later because I can come back here and get spot slimes when I inevitably want more spot slimes. But yes, we will go ahead and take Bone Slave. Oh my goodness, we need to get rid of something. All right, it's time that we start. We're gonna get rid of the Hork. We're just gonna get rid of the Hork. We don't need him anymore. We can have Bone. And yes, we'll go ahead and do that. Now, this is gonna sound weird. We're gonna take Bone. And we're going to put Burn back on the farm. Now, we are immediately going to leave. Because, we can't use slimes. We can't use anything but slimes in battle. So we're just going to immediately leave. And the only reason we want Bone is so that we can go give him to the man in the well, because Bone Slave has Bolt Slash, which could also be a good way to get Slash if I thought I could actually get Omni Slash on a slime, which I really don't think I can. I don't think there's any slimes. Maybe Slime Knight? Maybe Slime Knight would be able to learn Omni Slash. But I'm just not going to bet on getting all the components for it. So we'll go ahead and give you Bone. There we go. Thank you, Terry. When my test is successful, you can take my assistant with you. Yay. It's cruel to give me away. So cruel. Yeah. Poor gal. Now, if I leave and come back... Terry, as you see, the experiment failed. The big kettle was blown to bits. Sorry, but can you give up my assistant? Instead, the traveler's gate down there is now yours. Yep, so instead of getting the assistant, we now get a traveler's gate. Which is why I wanted to go ahead and get that bone slave and just do that right away. We now have 3 different places that we can explore. Which is quite a bit. There's quite a bit we can do. Now, I am tempted to go ahead and just... No, I don't want to drop off. I want to pick up. I am kind of tempted... Oh, I also got a Crespant while I was down there. Just so you know. Oh my goodness, these guys are already level 7. They are... they're getting strong already. Let's go ahead and get Burn. I am kind of tempted to go ahead and... just get rid of a couple of these guys that I'm not going to need anymore. And just grab those spot slimes so that they can level up. Because I will actually need the spot slimes. And there's several things here that I know I'll never use. Like the chicken. Yeah, we'll go ahead and send back the chicken. And we can go ahead and send back the anteater, which I will also never use. I really won't ever use the golem either, but it just feels wrong to get rid of. And this does gives me 3 open slots. I can now just go get 3 spot slimes. It might be a little bit more difficult because I've already had a spot slime. And if you've already had a monster, it's more difficult to recruit a second one. But it shouldn't be that bad, especially not from that early in the game, so I think I can manage it. Alright, unfortunately I think this might be a fool's errand. I am really close to leveling up, so I'm just gonna do that real quick, but unfortunately my dudes will just kill the slimes before I have a chance to give them more than 1 rib. And 1 rib is not enough, considering I've already had one. I might have to wait until I have sirloin to do this. Even if I set them all to use mixed, like they'll do it when I first command them to. But then the moment I go into use rib, we'll use a rib, they'll just go and attack. And that's because they're acting then off of their nature. It's as if I hit fight. Which means they just do what they feel like at that point, and their natures have been, you know, use attacks. Which, generally speaking, is what I want them to do, but when I want to give more than 1 rib to this guy so that I can recruit them, it's a little less helpful. So rather than continuing to waste ribs on this, I think it's probably best that I just leave and come back to do this when I have sirloin available. And I've still got plenty of breeds that I'm going to be doing before I even want to use spot slimes, and I might find other areas where it's easier for me to get spot slimes as well. So we just won't worry about it at the moment. I do need to sell some stuff, and then let's go try C-Class now that we're level 20. Alright, let's see if we're strong enough for C-Class. The king gives us permission to go to C-Class. So yeah, let's give that a shot. Actually, wait, did we finish all of the ones here? Okay, no, never mind. Yeah, I guess we must have finish the earlier class. Oh, I need to withdraw more money. Darn it, okay. Okay, now that I'm no longer a broke boy, let's try this again. Let's go into C class and see if our level 20 Drake Slimes are able to do the job. I am still kind of interested in going back and getting, what is it? Getting the Bean Men again as well, just to get twin hits. Oh, this also occurs to me that I'm going to need... I shouldn't have gotten rid of the Anteater, because I will actually need... In order to use... Sorry, I'm going too many steps ahead of what I'm saying. In order to use the Spot Slimes that I was just trying to recruit, I will first need to breed with... I'll first need to breed with beasts in order to create new Spot Slimes. Because what I want to do is breed +5 Spot Slimes with another Spot Slime to get a Spot King. That is the end goal there. That's why I want to recruit Spot Slimes in the first place. Also, yeah, we are decimating these guys. We are definitely plenty strong enough for this. We might be strong enough for B rank even. This is actually going a lot faster than I thought it would. Not gonna lie. Maybe I am preparing more than I need to. I keep remembering the, like, secret final boss after you complete the Starry Night tournament, which, let's be real, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat that guy. I'm 100% certain I can beat the Starry Night tournament. I don't know if I can beat the Wrath. I don't know if I can beat the Master. We'll try. We will try. But yeah, I've got a game plan for the evolution routes I want to use to get there. But maybe I don't need to go that far maybe I'm going farther ahead right now than I need to be really worrying about. We'll see. Okay, you know, maybe I shouldn't be judging it just by that first round. Okay, they're still not doing that much damage. And their defense increase doesn't mean anything to my skills. So, yeah, that was easy. We have a new winner. Cool. Alright. Maybe I didn't need to wait until level 20, but I'm sure honestly, just having Vacuum did make it quite a bit easier. And that will open up Wisdom and Joy, so now we have 5 dungeons we can explore. So that's cool. However, instead of exploring those dungeons, what I'm gonna do is let's go ahead and... The Drake Slimes have been fun. I've really liked the Drake Slimes. The main problem I'm running into right now, the Drake Slimes helped with the damage issue I was having. The problem I'm having now is a healing issue, which I need to get more money. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, now that I have money again, and I went ahead and deposited the slime so I can just breed them all at the same time, brought out the Sky Dragon just to get it some fresh air. It's spent its entire life in that farm. Let's go ahead and breed. Yeah, let's do a monster marriage. Why not? Let's start with Pyre, and I am just gonna go ahead and rename these guys. Okay, so this was our Tree Slime. Man, I don't even remember anymore. Oh, that's right. I remember the Wing Slime was Slip. Tree Slime was... I can look at their skills. Yeah, this guy was Slip. Okay. We'll go ahead and do this one. And we want to go ahead and do some breeding with Oh, we could actually get heal on this guy if we want to. That could actually be quite helpful. Anyway, we want to go ahead and do some breeding with some devils. So we could either get Blazemore, which I don't really need, or we could get Fireball, which we already had and don't really need, and Heal. So we'll go ahead and get Heal. Why not? And that will make a Slime Knight +3, which is something that we are quite looking for. Yes, we'll go ahead and do that. Now I will want to make sure to check the gender on all of these guys before hatching them, because they are going to go into very specific things. Alright, so next up, we can go ahead and arrange a marriage with Pyre, who was Hail originally. This is our one with healing. And we got someone new that we could actually use here. We could actually use Pash. Pash was not the one that I had intended to be using for this, but we do have that option. I got the one-eyed clown so that we could use them for this, who has Blazemore. But we got Pash from that dungeon, who overall has better stats. So that's probably the better way to go. They do have Massacre, which is a little bit of a problem. But, you know, we can get rid of that skill. We can get rid of that skill. And we will. So we'll go ahead and get a Slime Knight +3. There we go. Pyre and Pash went off and got married and retired. I didn't mean to hatch it right away, but I guess we will. It doesn't matter. We can hatch one of them. We can hatch one of them. Alright, we got a male. Sure. Well, we know this one was Hail, so we'll just go ahead and name it that. So that we can... I think we'll just stick with that for going forward. So we know who was what. Sure, Hail can come with us right now. Alright, and last but not least, we are going to take Burn, who was our original Spot Slime, and we want to breed them with Might, who is our last remaining female devil. Just double check. Yes, indeed. Okay. Not the strongest of creatures, but it'll get us a Slime Knight, and that's the important thing. So we'll go ahead and record. There we go. Burning Might went away. I honestly like some of these combination of names. Too bad I only have 4 letters. And no, we are not going to hatch. Alright, now the next round of breeding I'm going to want to do, let's make sure I know what genders I want to work with here. Okay, we do have 1 beast, so that's at least helpful. I no longer need the devils, actually, and I don't need any dragons, and I don't need any undead, so I have got plenty of things I can get rid of. Yeah, we're gonna want to breed with the Mad Plant, so that's... I need 2 females and 1 male. Okay, fair enough. Okay, we can make that work. We have 1 male already, so our 2 remaining eggs both need to be female. Yes. right? I'm just gonna double check. I'm paranoid. I don't want to do this wrong. Okay, so male. Okay, yes. So I need two ladies. Two ladies. All right. Let's go make sure that works. All right, $300 later, we now have 2 girls. So let's go ahead and hatch them. Which one are you again? You were fire. Oh man, I don't even remember. Right. Fire was Slip. Okay. So yeah, we'll go ahead and hatch you. This one should be Slip. And if I end up mixing them up, whatever. Alright, so you can be Slib. Not Slio. Slib. There we go. And we'll go ahead and take Slib with us, yes. And then last but not least, we will go ahead and hatch our final Slime Knights. There they are. Alright, and this one, yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and name them Spot. I was debating on naming them something different, especially since we're going to end up with 6 more Spot Slimes at some point, but whatever. They can just be Spot for now. That's fine. And yeah, we'll go ahead and take Spot, and goodbye, Sky. You can go back to the farm. Alright, cool. So, for the next round of breeds, we've got it set up already. I will want to go ahead and get more Spot Slimes. I'd honestly quite like to get more Bean Men, and I also need to get 2 more Beasts. So we've got quite a lot of things that we need to get before we can do a whole lot. But all that being said, we're in a pretty good spot for the moment anyway. We're probably going to go ahead and let these guys get up to level 20 before we do anything with them. Although, now that they're at this lower level, it might be easier to go ahead and get Spot Slimes or Bean Men now than it was before, because I'm not doing as much damage. So I might look into that. If I do, I'm going to do it off screen this time, because I don't need to do that on screen. And I also want to change their order, just because I'm more used to... There we go. That's better. Anyway, I've been recording for about 2 hours, and I think this will probably do for today. So I'll see you guys in our next episode, where these guys are going to be a lot stronger, and we'll go see what we can find in some of the 5 new dungeons that we just unlocked. But I'll see you guys there.